What is next for Ryan Garcia? Well, after destroying Oscar Duarte and knocking him out on round 8, what is next? Well, in the post interview, he did call out two fighters, and the first one that he called out was Rolly Romeo, in which this is a great fight because they both had just recently lost to Gervonta Davis. And now, who do I have in this fight? I have Ryan Garcia just because Rolly is not getting any better, almost lost to an old man, and Ryan Garcia just looks like he's improving. He's getting way smarter, he's getting way more patient, and he doesn't look like he's throwing reckless punches. So for that reason, I got Ryan Garcia either by TKO or by decision. Now, the next fighter that he called out and threw shots at was Shakur Stevenson, in which these both have shared the ring together, and they have bad blood right now going back and forth. So this will be a great fight. Now, who do I have in this fight? I got Ryan Garcia just because Shakur Stevenson in his latest fight made me go to sleep. I was a victim of going to sleep and getting knocked out watching this fight. And Ryan Garcia, again, like I just said, it looked like he's just improving way more. And again, he also has way more power than Shakur Stevenson. So for that reason, I got Ryan Garcia by TKO or by decision.
Now, let me first say that I do believe that this fight with Rolly Romero is really possible, only because they are a victim of Gervonta Davis. It'll be really interesting to see how both of these fighters match up. Not to mention that Rolly Romero got a very controversial win against an old man. So I could already imagine the crazy build-up to this fight. A lot of trash talk, and both of these fighters would definitely not be respecting each other. But another potential fight for Ryan Garcia could be Teofimo Lopez, and I think this fight is even more likely of happening than the Rolly fight, only because it isn't coming from me, but from Oscar De La Hoya, in which he stated in an interview that he wants Ryan Garcia to fight on Super Bowl weekend, in which he believes Ryan Garcia can sell out an arena on Super Bowl weekend, but it needs to be for a belt and it needs to be against a big name, and he believes that Teofimo Lopez is the one.
The only fighter who can headline such an event would be a Ryan Garcia. Super Bowl weekend. Ryan and Tia would be a lot of fun.
In the end, I'll put Teofimo Lopez at number 1 for Ryan Garcia's most likely next fight. And then I'll put Rolly Romero as number 2. And for number 3, I'll put Shakur Stevenson. But just because Shakur Stevenson is at number 3, that doesn't mean this fight most likely is not going to happen. Only because he still needs to redeem himself after his latest embarrassing performance.